I talked about something a year ago that got big pushback. Big pushback. I was talking about how for an individual or a couple that grocery store inflation had gone so high that in many cases it had become potentially more affordable for an individual or a couple to eat out instead of buying groceries and eating at home, which was a completely radical thing to say, but I gave actual real-world examples about how for a family of 3, 4, 5, 6, it was still much cheaper to eat at home, but for a single individual or couple, the math had changed because grocery inflation was so high and restaurant inflation not really. Well, now here we are a year approximately later, and that has all changed because grocery prices this year have gone down. I know you don't believe me. I promise. Overall grocery prices have gone down, where restaurant prices that were a relative deal compared to groceries, restaurant prices are going up significantly right now. Why? What is one of the key expenses that a restaurant faces? Labor costs. And because of what's been going on with rising wages, restaurants feeling pressure from inflation over time and food prices, some of which they absorbed to hold down restaurant prices, the restaurant owners have reached the breaking point. Chains have reached the breaking point. And now restaurant prices, and the stats are clear as could be, restaurant price inflation is significant and meaningful, and meaning your dollar eating out is not going as far as it did even 6 months ago, where grocery prices are bending back. Now, it doesn't mean they're going to collapse, but the wave of inflation in groceries has been broken. And it could resurrect its ugliness, but I don't see signs on the horizon of that happening. And so the normal effect of eating at a lower cost, buying groceries and eating at home is clearly there again, even for a single individual or a couple. So eating out becomes a lifestyle choice again, where for that brief window I talked about a year ago, it was for many people a toss-up or cheaper to eat out than buy groceries and eat at home. We're back to the historical thing where I can't give you the green light for your wallet to go eat out as a way, hey, I'm saving money by eating out. That's over. Now, what will happen in the restaurant business is restaurants will hit a point of price resistance. And when they hit that, restaurants adapt. Restaurateurs are so great at adapting to circumstances, and they will do whatever. I was at a restaurant recently in Tulsa, Oklahoma, when I was there for our habitat build. We were doing our second annual Clark Howard Blitz build in Tulsa, and we were at dinner, and we went to a restaurant that had converted from traditional a waiter and waitress service. They had pivoted where you ordered at a counter or on your phone. And then a server would bring your food to you, and that was their involvement in the process. So basically, they had food runners instead of what they were doing before. And that's one of the things that you're going to find a lot of mid-price restaurants are going to go to labor-saving systems that give them the ability to serve you in a different way, but able to keep price points at a price that's pleasing to your wallet. And then there will be places that so much a part of the experience is the atmosphere and the the waiter or waitress service, the server service, whatever you'd call it. And they will still do that, but the cost pressures and labor pressures are going to lead to more and more places going to a hybrid where you're responsible for ordering. You might pay on your phone, whatever it is, and the food will come to you, but you'll do the other things involved with it except the cooking.